All rise. Commissioner Arner, if you may lead us in a prayer and pledge of allegiance.
I know everybody knows about what happened in Carbon County with the fire, and the prayer that I'm going to do, nobody should ever have to do, but I think it has to be said. I mean, I hope everybody keeps all of them in mind. Heavenly Father, we come before you with heavy hearts. Lift up those who have lost their lives in this devastating fire. Grant them rest, comfort, and peace in your loving presence. Console the hearts of those who mourn them and ease their pain during their imaginable time. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. Your first item, number 25585, approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held September 18th, 2025.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Are there any guests here concerning county business? We do have one guest with us today. It's Sue Ziegler. Obviously, she's our Director of Office of Aging. It should be noted that earlier last week, the commissioners had a meeting with the Office of Aging. We sat down with Sue and members of her staff, or a member of her staff, to go over budgetary concerns and how we continue to move forward and continue to operate that agency. It should be noted that obviously we still don't have a state budget, which has been funded by the county to make up those differences along the way. Also, they do receive some federal funding, and as we know right now, we do not have a federal budget. So the county has kind of gotten hit with a double whammy here. This is some of the suggestions were given. The commissioners felt it was best to have the meeting sit down. We were very much concerned about our seniors in the county, about their well-being, not only their physical well-being, but their mental well-being. So we came up with a plan that we feel will get us to the end of the year, at least to December 31st, and kind of put some people's minds at rest for that time. But I'm sure Commissioner Arner is going to have a few words to say as well. But in the meantime, I will let Sue let you know what's going on. So. Wherever you wish to. I guess it's best if you get a mic. So maybe if you jump
Yeah, come
right
on.
right there at that mic, sit down and click that mic on, so everyone hears you. There you go.
Is it lit? Well, maybe it doesn't work right.
Okay, well then, how
wouldn't
about
trust it.
there we go. How about does that one work?
I'll have two of them.
There you go.
Okay. Carbon County Area Agency on Aging delivers, now this is August of 2025. We delivered 5,548 meals to the seniors here in Carbon. They are a combination between our congregate meals, those that they receive at the center, and they're a combination of those receive our in-home meals, those that can't get out. So when I talked to the commissioners, it was due to the budget impasse, and we were noticing that the funding we had in reserves was getting kind of low. So we had our meeting, and the Board of Commissioners felt, and also my aging management team, we also felt that the meals served, the daily attendance at our senior centers, our aging outreach programs are very important to the seniors here in Carbon County. Because the meals served, for in-home meals, some of those contacts from that volunteer that's delivering that meal is the only contact they get a week. So it's helping, these meals are also helping to fight social isolation. They're also helping to fight the food insecurity that people are experiencing. So we decided to keep all senior centers fully operational until the end of 2025. We also And doing that and keeping our in-home meals so they don't get placed on a waiting list. Between those two programs, we figured out it's gonna cost the county approximately $75,000 to $80,000 per month to pay for these meals, the delivery, and the operator's salary. So in order to continue these, we had to make a very tough decision. And in order to continue the services and limit the strain on the county budget, we had to make a very tough decision. And effective November 1st, all payments to the providers and our landlords will be delayed until we start getting reimbursements back from the state. Best news possible would be if the state decided to pass a budget before then, but that's where we're at this point.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
Okay. We sat, Sue said, we sat down with them, and, you know, we have people that are aging, we got children that gotta be adopted, we actually even employees that gotta be paid. And, this is devastating to the county. I mean, now, on this week, the treasurer, sent us an email that we can bond money, loan money at 4.5%, and we can get up to 25% of our budget. But there's a limit on it for $500 million across the state. And I want everybody, whoever's listening, add all the budgets up for our surrounding counties: Northampton, Lehigh, Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Monroe. Add them all up. There's barely enough money in that $500,000 to cover their budgets. What are they gonna do with the other 61 counties? I mean, this is a problem. And what winds up happening, they have the tax money that you already paid. And now we're gonna tax you for the interest that we're gonna pay. For our county, if we would use probably 25% of our budget, I figured it out, I think we need anywhere from $500,000 to $600,000 that we would lose in interest in the next couple months. We can't pay that. But now we sit in a situation here that, do we want to stop the meals going to the homes? Do we want to stop the adoptions? No. So we're put in a bind that probably we're going to do something. I know some of the nonprofits that we deal with the drug and alcohol, they don't fall under these guidelines. So now they're going for loans that might be higher interest, that might be 7%, 8%. So that's gonna put these people out of business. They can't do it. I think throughout the 3 counties, I think there's like 1,100 providers. You know, you have providers in your department, you know, everything through Human Services has providers. And I think we have 1,100 providers. Do they realize if we lose 300 of them providers, what's gonna happen? I feel our jails are gonna be full. Our businesses are gonna go out, and we're never gonna recover. We're never gonna get them 300 businesses back that are gonna be providers, because they're gonna think like, well, I'm not going into business because I'm not gonna get paid. And I think that's terrible, that we have to send something out to somebody that we can't pay you. You know, everybody deserves to get paid, and it's like, and now they're saying that we can do this, but how do you recover from something like this? I mean, they just don't know the devastation that can happen here. I mean, they're in charge of a system that runs the state, and I don't know if they realize that this system could collapse. There's no other way to say it. Like we have our employees. I forget what our payroll is, you know. Now we're gonna loan money to do our payroll, to cover our money, you know. And I said, these 1,100 providers, you're not gonna have 1,100 providers anymore. They're gonna be done for. And all these things that we did for drug court, all the things that we did for children and youth is gonna be thrown out the window, because now we're going backwards, we're not going forward anymore, you know. And this here, they consider it's a bridge loan. We don't want a bridge loan, we want bridge funding. You know, there's no reason why they couldn't send us, you know, 1/4 of our money that we need to get us by into our taxes. And I think once the budget is resolved, now we have to pay it back within 10 to 15 days. Are we gonna have our money within 10 to 15 days? We don't get our taxes in until like May. So how are we gonna pay a loan back if we're not even having any kind of income coming in? You know, I mean, and it's, you know, they had that SEPTA was the problem. Now what's the problem? They resolved SEPTA, so what are the problems? And I think when I ask somebody what the problem is, nobody knows. If we have a problem here between the commissioners, we work it out and say, okay, we'll compromise, we'll do this, we'll do that. But today, there's no compromising, you know? And we do it, the county commissioners across the entire state do it. We already did, we're working on our budget right now for next year. We've already done the children and youth budget. We approved it for, was it $10.6 million? We've already done that. I think in October, we're gonna have our first reading of the budget, and in November or December, it's gonna be finalized. We already have that set up. They're projecting that this could take months. They don't even have a date that they think they could sit down and do something. So I don't know. And I said, I just, you know, we have a lot of events that I go to, and, well, I don't go to anymore. I can't go to these events and sit there and lie to the people that it's okay, because it's not. So I don't know what we're gonna do here at the county. I mean, we talked to Sue about it, and Mike and Wayne and I talked about this. I don't know what to do. You know, if you stop it, now it hurts everybody in the county. And I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna be in a bind that we're gonna have to do something. And like I said, you've already paid your taxes to the state. Now, we're gonna tax you $500,000 to $600,000 to pay for the interest that you already paid for. And like I said, do the numbers. This $500,000 that they're offering doesn't even hardly cover the surrounding counties that we have. So I hope somebody can get their act together and stop blaming each other and get it done.
Thank you, Commissioner.
That's it.
The only thing I would add to that is, it is a broken record. Something's broken in Harrisburg, it needs to be fixed, and the governor and whoever side of the aisle you're on doesn't really matter. What does matter is that the taxpayers and those that are out there that are paying for this, and we've only ever asked that you just release the money that's there. If you're gonna tell us that you're gonna give cuts or something's gonna happen, at least, we have time to adjust to that. But I mean, just to give you a real, quick number is, by doing this, first of all, we have providers. It should be noted that we're doing this also, unfortunately, boroughs like Palmerton, Lehighton, there's one other one I think that we rent from that are gonna be directly affected. Because obviously, we rent from those boroughs, and they're not gonna be receiving their rents. So they're gonna, I hate to use this word, but the trickle-down effect is going to start really being felt here. There's nothing we can do there. That's gonna have to happen from the state level. As far as I know, county employees and everybody, as you read around the state, and Commissioner Arner alluded to that, you'll hear all about these furloughs, you hear about these people going on unemployment, you'll hear all of that. Here in Carbon County, we're doing our best to avoid to that. I've had numerous meetings myself with our county administrator here, Ellie. The three commissioners have sat down individually with her to come up with plans. Obviously, you know, we all can't be in the same room together for that. And it's not an easy thing to just do that. Like, where do you start? What do you happen? But I can tell you, we're doing our best to get to the end of the year, and everybody's safe to the end of the year. I can't make any promises going forward with the new budget because we don't know, like Commissioner Arner said here, we approved a $10 million budget for children and youth, and we don't even know if we're gonna get that 10 million because that's where the state hasn't approved anything there. The only thing I can tell you is, I know you may hear, oh, well, what's the county? Last year, we took an $8 million tax anticipation note through the hard work of all the county row offices, the department heads, the commissioner's office, everybody else. We only used $4 million of that. So we showed the way we could handle money and we could cut down on our expenses even though we were there. We ended up $4 million under expenses. I don't ever say one under budget, but under expenses, which shows that we were on a very good track going into next year to actually have some money left over and to get us through. That's not going to happen this year. That's a fact. But we are doing our best to continue to go from there. And that's, I mean, I hate to be all negative. I'm not, I don't want to be, like Commissioner Arner says, but this is reality. And the number one thing is that we've said from the beginning is we'll worry about our senior citizens and our youth and the children. And that's where we are right now. And then we'll move forward. As far as you see positions and you see salary board meetings, I know people see that. You need to understand that we've added no new positions here in the county. All the positions that are there were always there. The adjustments that get made to those positions are adjustments that were none. Remember, a number of years back, there was a wage study and all of that done. That's all we're doing here. We're not doing that. As a matter of fact, sometimes we're going up, sometimes we're going down. We're moving people around. There has been some departments where they consolidated. They've changed job titles. So if the taxpayers out there saying, the commissioners are up there hiring more people, that is in fact a lie. We are not. We are not hiring new people. We are just filling positions that are there, and some of them have even been eliminated. As you know, we've been sitting on a grant director's position for almost 3 months, 2 months, 2.5 months now. We have been doing some interviews and all that, but we've been trying to see if we can get another week. But what's tough with that is, I just had a meeting yesterday with our judges. There's money that comes directly from the federal government, and grants get written, and each department handles and went through there. Those grants are not being funded right now either. So there were a number of grants there, and, trying to pull all that together has been, to say the least, a struggle, but we're doing well, as well as, as well as you can be for right now. So I have nothing further on that unless someone has something. Amy, I'm sure you'll have questions at the end of the meeting. I'll defer till then. Okay, that's all I have.
Okay, our next item is the report of executive sessions held.
There was one executive session held that was on Tuesday, September 30th at 11 a.m.
For personnel.
Yes, for personnel.
Department reports number 25-586, the budget transfers.
Motion approved.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes.
Number 25-587, supplemental appropriations.
Motion approved.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes.
Number 25-588, the expenditures.
Motion to ratify.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes.
Number 25-589, general fund clearing account.
Motion to ratify.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes.
Number 25-590, general fund clearing account.
Motion approved.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes.
Number 25-591, two treasurers' reports.
Motion approved, both as presented.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
yes. We will recess the commissioners' meeting at this time and reconvene the salary board meeting for October 2nd.
Okay,
Very
your
good.
first item is the approval of the minutes of the salary board meeting held September 4th, 2025, and reconvened on September 18th, 2025.
Motion to approve?
Second,
Mrs. Herman?
I don't want to be
Yes.
greedy, I told you.
help us out here a little. Come on, Wayne.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Are there any guests here concerning salary board business? Hearing none.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one held on September 29th at 11:30 a.m. It should be noted that was also for personnel.
And our first item, adult probation. Judge Nanovic?
I did want to say, I thought your prayer was very appropriate, Commissioner Arnold. Thank you. Very, very appropriate. The first motion I'd like to make is in regard to adult probation, and that's to change the rate of one chief adult probation officer from $46.64 an hour, which is a grade S, 12, step off the chart, to $41.23 per hour, a grade S, 12, step P, effective as of October 6, 2025, and that's with the understanding and requirement that that individual work 40 hours a week.
Motion approved.
Second.
No, he made the motion.
Oh, okay.
Made the motion.
I thought you
Judge
made.
made the motion. Judge Nanovic?
I think I got to vote. Yes.
Second and motion approved.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
And the next few motions are somewhat in line with what, Commissioner Sifranco was saying. These are positions that, with the study that was done several years ago, there was job descriptions that had to be prepared, and there were new job descriptions for these positions, and these compensation that we're asking for is reflecting the additional responsibilities and duties that these positions have. The first is to change the rate of one administrative assistant, also jury selection commission, from $15.29 per hour, a grade 3, step P, to $17.70 per hour, a grade 6, step B, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to change the rate of one administrative assistant from $16.44 per hour, a grade 5, step A, to $17.26 per hour, a grade 6, step A, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to change the rate of one administrative assistant from $19.54 per hour, a grade 5, step H, $21.04 per hour, a grade 6, step I, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to establish the position of one executive secretary at $26.89 per hour, grade 8, step O, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next would be to abolish the position of one judicial secretary at $25 per hour, a grade 6, step P, B, P like in Peter, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to establish the position of one executive secretary at $24.37 per hour, a grade 8, step K, effective October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to abolish the position of one judicial secretary at $22.65 per hour, a grade 6, step L, effective October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is to establish the position of one lead executive secretary at $27.55 per hour, a grade 9, step N, effective as of October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
And finally, to abolish the position of one lead judicial secretary at $25.61 per hour, a grade 7, step O, effective October 6, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a very good day.
Thank you. The treasurer, Mr. Zelinka?
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to change the rate of one second deputy from $19.56 per hour, grade 4, step J, to $17.29 per hour, grade 4, step E, effective October 6, 2025.
Second.
Mr. Zelinka?
Yes,
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
thank you.
Next item, the animal shelter. Change the rate of one part-time kennel worker from $13.87 per hour, grade 1, step B, to $13.53 per hour, grade 1, step A, effective October 6, 2025.
Motion to change?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Archives, change the rate of one part-time clerk from $13.87 per hour, grade 1, step B, to $13.53 per hour, grade 1, step A, effective October 6, 2025.
Motion to change the rate.
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Children and youth, change the rate of one county caseworker 2 from $21.51 per hour, grade 10, step B, to $20.99 per hour, grade 10, step A, effective October 6, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second.
Mrs. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Commissioner's Office, change the rate of one grant coordinator from $26.83 per hour, grade 12, step G, to $23.14 per hour, grade 12, step A, effective October 6, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Recess.
Anything further? No? Okay, with that, the salary board will sit in recess until October 16th, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Onward.
Okay, back to this. The next item, Personnel Report Number 25592 for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25593, the acknowledgements for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed copies will be made available to the press upon request. Advertising number 25594, the 2026 budget.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25595, bid awards, Carbon County Whole Home Repair Program.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25596. What is this? It's a whole home repair program. It's a delay for decision until October 16th.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25597.
So
home
move the
repair or
table.
delay.
So move the table.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Boards and authorities, number 25598. Children and Youth Advisory Board resignation.
Motion accept.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Children and Youth, number 25599, the fiscal consultant contract addendum.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
The Coroner's Office, number 25600, an LSA grant and resolution.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25601, the Correctional Facility Train, RTU number 1.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25602, Train, RTU Unit number 6.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25603, County Policy Number 2025-04, Fixed Asset Depreciation.
Motion to adopt.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25604, District Court, an agreement, Pentella Data.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25605, Information Technology, Integra One.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25606, Mock Chunk Lake Park, Pentella Data.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 607, Atlanta, the MAT Program Fourth Quarter Report.
Motion to ratify.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25608, the agreement for fiscal year 2025-2026 with Atlanta.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25609, the 2025-2026 initial allocation for MATP.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Planning and Development, item number 25610, the 2024 CDBG revision number 4, Jim Thorpe Borough.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25611, the fiscal year 2025 CDBG application document.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Service agreements, item number 25612, SA Communical, the sprinkler system, 44 Susquehanna.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Number 25613, the sprinkler system, the courthouse.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25614, the sprinkler system, 525 Iron Street.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
The solicitor's report.
Thank you. First, under the Area Agency on Aging, item 25-615, Older Adult Services Grant Agreement.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under Courts, item 25-616, the agreement with Deborah Smith Esquire.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Lastly, under Tax Assessment, item 25-617, a refund of county real estate taxes in the amount of $42.02.
Motion to approve and make payment.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Nothing further.
Any further business? Commissioners' reports. Commissioner Honor?
Nope.
Commissioner Sifranco?
On the positive side, in Carbon County this weekend, you have two places you could go. One, you can go to Summit Hill and see they're very fortunate to be receiving a new fire truck. So there'll be a dedication and a parade up there at, I think it starts at 1 o'clock. Commissioners have been invited, and 2 o'clock they will be placing their engine. And then on Sunday, you may find your way to Weisport, where they're going to be the bells across America for Celebration 250. They've been working very hard at that. There will be a dedication at noon in Weisport, followed by, I think, a fall festival. Am I correct, Commissioner? And that'll take place there. So I would ask you to, as Commissioner Arner said, you know, a lot of these nonprofits do a lot throughout the year. And they're going to start feeling this budget crunch as everybody else. So please get out there and do your best to support them. I don't know if I missed anything. I apologize. There's always a lot going on here. So read the Times News or check out TV 13. They both tell you what's going on.
For the hottest
Are the
items.
hottest items, right? There you go. With that, meeting is adjourned. We'll start in the back today. How's that? Usually we're up front, right? Or did I, oh, look at that, the face just dropped. It was like, okay. No Penn State hat today. What's the deal?
Got the Iron Pigs on today.
It's all right. I didn't wear anything Yankees today either because I'm not going to shoot off till we get through tonight or this afternoon. Go ahead.
So I know you mentioned, we talked a little bit about what's going on with the agency. What were that might be a question for you, what were the programs that you guys were talking about? You guys met, there was 2 programs?
We were talking about our Concord Good Meals, which is that when they attend the meeting. And then we also have a program, our in-home meals, and those are for people and food insecurity, we provide meals to them.
And you said that they, you're putting loans in for the program?
What happened is the commissioners agreed to help us fund those programs through the end of the year.
I know we talked a lot about the state budget. Had, the federal shutdown.
Well, there's grants that we receive from the federal government as well. There's funding that is received from the federal government, so we're not receiving that now either. So the county is absorbing all of those expenses, money that flows from the federal government and money that flows from the state. So, a good example is Office of Aging. They receive a certain amount of money that comes from the federal government to help with these programs. That is not being received. That's one agency. Another one would be domestic relations, am I correct? I think they receive some federal funding, quite a bit. As a matter of fact, they just went through an audit and all. So with all of that being said, they're affected. So those are just two agencies from the federal government that are currently affected that we're trying to figure around. And what makes it really tough, and Commissioner Arner alluded to this, he'll answer, I'm sure, is not only are they affecting those budgets there, then you compound the state's loss of revenue. So is it fair to sit here and every counties are talking about furloughs, county talking layoffs and all of that, but there's some that basically offices that receive no funding from any of those two sources, and are solely funded through taxpayers here in Carbon County. So when you sit down and you start trying to go, well, where do you lay off, or is it fair to those that aren't affected by that budget, but so you're cutting services to people in Carbon County, and I'll just take the Commissioner's office, because it's easier to point it that way. The Commissioner's office, we don't receive any funding from the state or any funding from the thing. However, there is funding that passes through here to those other departments. So would it be fair to take other departments that are that tight and lay people? No, because why should the taxpayer who's paying for that service not receive it from the county? But then how do you go to other areas? Because other people, you have to realize is we have seven unions here, and there's in the county, and there's pecking orders as to how that gets done. So it really becomes complicated, and then there's well, why don't you just shut the county down for a whole day? Well, that's easier said than done too, because we still have courts that have to be operating, we still have commissioners that have to operate. And how do you tell everybody we're shutting down, but the correctional officers and children, they still have to stay working. So there's a lot on the table that we're dealing with right now.
And even with the federal, just to give you one example, you're seeing that food banks are starting to run out of food. That comes from the agricultural department, from the federal government. Then it comes to the state, and then it comes to the county, and we distribute it to our 9 food banks. And there's other food banks within the county get it, and they don't. There's another thing. What are they gonna do with the food banks? Where are we gonna get enough food to supply the people that need it? That's where I said it's just, they just don't get how devastating it's gonna be to every department. And even Sue's there, she's behind the 8 ball all the time, trying to hire somebody, and you don't have any, don't basically have enough staff, so as it is. And then you're gonna furlough people? That's not gonna work. So we're between a rock and a hard place, and we're gonna probably have to do something we don't wanna do.
And I think the part that gets frustrating on our side sitting here is, as you listen to the news media or you get press releases, it'll be, well, it all deals with SEPTA. Well, I got news for you. That may be what your fight is over. But how about the human services that are out there that you are not even talking about? Because when you stopped funding, you're talking about not funding SEPTA. Well, what do we tell the senior citizens? They don't even come up. And when you go to the federal government right now, I think they're fighting over it. Was it healthcare? And I understand that's above my pay grade. It's out of my line. But really, you're making it a one issue. It's more than one issue. It's more than one budget. It's more than one. We're not just affecting healthcare or SEPTA. If it was that easy, I don't think we'd be up here having these conversations. It's when you stop that funding, you can. And we're not asking you to not debate it or not even pass it. Just keep the funding levels coming at the current level until you satisfy the budget. I'm cool with that. But that's not happening. Anything else? Go ahead, Amy. Her mind was running. I could see it in her eyes.
Stay on the budget.
Okay.
What else is there? Mr. Arner, you spoke about the state offering
Yes,
free
yes,
loans.
yes.
Will the county be taking one?
Well, I think we discussed it, but we don't know what we're doing yet, because I said, it's one of them things put it this way, yes and no. How's that? Until we figure something,
I'll help Commissioner Arner. Here's the deal. Do we want to borrow money that's Ours? No. It's like I give you $10 and now I'm gonna charge interest for you to borrow it up. I mean, really. But here's the reality of it. The reality comes down to this. I'd love to say no. But if the county goes out and tries to get a loan right now, we're gonna probably pay 6 or 7%. They're offering you at 4.5. So trying to be as fiscally responsible we are, and we're running out of cash, where do I get the cash at the cheapest rate? So if they're at 4.5%, even though, like Commissioner Arner said here, we don't want to, and we're trying our best not to, it doesn't make fiscal, even though they don't want to be, it doesn't make fiscal sense or responsibility. It's not, you hear that word, but it doesn't make sense for us to go borrow money at 6 or 7% when we can borrow at 4 or 4.5.
And our vendors are not that fortunate. The vendors that are nonprofits, they gotta pay 7%. In fact, I think we went through that with the joiner board. Some of them are actually looking into loans, but they're not gonna get what we get the interest at. And, I don't know, it's,
But it does,
and if you total it up, I said, and I don't wanna say the number, but I did calculate it up, it's probably, the budgets for the counties that I said are surrounding, I think is like $1.7 billion. So take 4.5% of that and 25% of that, it comes up to, I think, $670 million that these counties need, or $470 million. And they're offering 500. It's just, like they're offering something that it looks like they're helping, but you're really not helping. Give us a bridge, a bridge funding, not a bridge loan.
I know in previous conversations, you said October was gonna be dicey. November was the anticipated when you're gonna run out. Is that still?
absolutely.
Yeah, we're pretty much being exhausted within the next couple weeks.
I think a good question for the news media for me is, somebody should ask the state, where did you find money to lend? Think about that one. We have no money to balance the budget, but we can lend you some money.
I go back to, they already took your taxes already, okay?
So you also then were saying, I saw on here advertising about your budget.
Yes.
So how are you budget when you have X, but you don't have Y and Z variables?
Well, here's how we're doing that is, number one, we have a responsibility to the taxpayers of Carbon County to present a balanced budget by the end of this year. So that, we have to stay on track to accomplish that, or that affects funding when the funding does begin to open. So we are going to be working this budget all on projected numbers, with our fingers crossed. And I'm not gonna, there's no other way to say it, but we've got to come up with a way to come up with a balanced budget that is there, so that when these lines of revenue begin to flow, that we're set for that. If we don't do that, then we stand to lose that money. So when you ask how are you going to do it, it is going to be extremely tricky. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, there's no easy way to do it. We're just gonna hope that this is the amount of money we're gonna receive. If we don't, then we'll have to adjust accordingly and possibly, reopen in January if something happened. I do not know.
And the thing about it too, what you don't realize in our budget, if this budget that the state isn't passed, we're gonna have to include it in our budget, that money that we're gonna loan. So our budget will probably be hiked up, I think, like maybe $400,000 just to get us through till May. I mean, we need a lot of money in a couple months. And if we got a loan money and we do pay it back, like the last time, I think we got that 4 million and I think it cost us 300,000. So if we have to get a quarter of our budget and it's 20 million, I said all you gotta do is figure it out. It's per month, 0.4% times 0.04 and keep adding it up, and that's what the number you'll get. And we're gonna wind up, we're gonna have to put probably $300,000-$400,000 extra in the budget to tax the taxpayers on the tax they already paid.
And I think the other thing you have to understand is, and I'll take children and youth. Children and youth, if there's 5 positions here that are not currently filled, they could be filled, they could be funded by the state, and they're sitting there, even though the county's not paying that money out, so we're saving money. Well, yes, But we also have to balance the budget on the fact that we have the money to pay that, which is 20% of it, which right now is 100%. So if the state comes back and makes cuts, then there's an area where obviously we would cut. You know, the funding is not there for that. And in the end here, there's no smoke and mirrors here. If we hear from the federal government or the state that they've made the cuts because of what they've done here, we don't have any spare revenue or anything to make up that cut until it can balance itself out. So if it comes down the pike that cut's happened, we're not, there's no way we could, as hard as we try, there's no way we'd be able to make that up because we've depleted everything to kind of just stay where we're at.
And even like children and youth, now that's a little bit different, that's a needs-based budget they have. So when we pay people, you put into the state and they give it to us. So they have that money too. You know what I mean? They're padding their own budget. So it's a little bit more involved here than just saying, yes, we're gonna get a loan. And to make a stance for us, should we? And I think across the state, every county is starting to look at it, they're doing it. Some are furloughing, and I hate to do that. I mean, just because of, you know, what Sue is telling us, like, we're behind the 8 ball in aging in the first place. And you know, like, just with that food alone, those people, them are the only people that they get to see when they get that food dropped off at them. I mean, you're gonna have people that are devastated and they're gonna get lonely, and next thing, we won't have some seniors that we're delivering the food to. And that would be a crime. So I don't know. I think was it October?
was October.
November.
November,
November.
around the 18th, I don't know why that date's 18th or,
I don't know, I had it, but. Let's see.
Just November is good.
Yeah.
and like I said, and what needs to be noted with the county budget is there'll be things in the budget that if we find out we're not getting funded for, the chips are gonna fall where they fall, because there's no way to correct that over, like, usually you could say, okay, well, we're gonna see if we can carry this for 6 months and find another revenue or another source or another way. That's not, it's not gonna happen.
525 Iron Street, that firewall, that is in regards to
Yes, yes,
what they actually did the other day.
yeah.
And are they currently now moved over there?
Well, they're set up. They're set up, ready to go.
Not next week, but the following week.
Yeah. And I think they're only, I think he said they're gonna be in there 5 days. It's not gonna be a lot.
Anything else? Well, very good. Today, they are having an Employee Appreciation Day sponsored by a lot of people.
There's
out at
another
Kemmer Park.
great story for you.
So there's a,
Employee Appreciating Day that,
so, you know, it's kind of tough because, I mean, right now, I think if you're sitting with the county as an employee, you're worried about, you know, where are we? And, you know, with holidays coming up, we all think about that. So it's kind of been a way I'd thank all the row offices, the judges, the magistrates, everybody, those who helped sponsor this event, something they started 2 years ago. We started everybody, and it's a good day. Everyone goes out during their lunchtime, so taxpayers don't have to worry, not out there partying all afternoon, so. All right, and there's some ice cream, so we'll take care. Thank you all, enjoy your weekend, it's supposed to be a nice warm one. See you next week.